step. Thanks for clicking. This is my fourth update for Panner's Bingo. Kana Gray created this Pantastic Ladies collab. This is the second year it's running, and it's bingo. So there are 5 different bingo cards to choose from, and you pick your card, and every month Kana calls new numbers, and each of those numbers on the bingo card has a prompt with it, and once you finish your goal on that item, you get to mark it off your bingo card. And you could do blackout bingo if you wanted, but I'm just going for a traditional bingo in my case. At the last update, I was working on 7 items that are on my bingo card, and I'm actually still going to be working on 7 at the end of this update, but it's not quite the same 7, and I'm going to tell you about that. Since the intro, I've been working on B1, and it's a good thing it was called the intro because the prompt is hardest to pan. I think the hardest thing to pan is highlighters, and I have this Tarte highlighter in the shade Exposed. My goal is to hit pan, and at the last update I had used this 8 times. I am now up to 15. I am wearing it today, and there's a little bit of a dip in there, but I am not close to pan. I knew this was going to be a long haul, and so it is staying in the project. B8 was also called during the intro, and that one is your favorite beverage. My favorite beverage is tea, and I picked this Respire Wellness Essence in the scent Lavender Chamomile. I've been using this in my bath, so I put unscented bath salts in there and then add this to it. And for the last update, I had 3 uses on this. I'm now up to 5, and it is gone. I even took the little stopper out of there, so it's all been washed out. And so this is a goal met for B8. I get to mark that off my card. I'm not going to repurchase this. I just don't think I really want to buy that many essential oils anymore. And so I'm glad to have this one used up. It was pleasant, but nothing that I'd buy again. 072 is something that was left over from another project, and I had this eyeliner left over from another project. It's itty bitty. At the last update, I had used it 15 times. I am now up to 23. I am trying to finish this. I have not attempted to sharpen it again since the last update. I might be able to do it with a pair of pliers. I don't know yet. And I think this is going to be my focus for the next month because I really do want to use this up. And so I'm going to see if I can't do that by the next update, but for right now, it's still in the project. B12 is flower, and for that I picked this Bath & Body Works Sweet Summer Kiss Shower Gel. And so there's a flower on there, and one of the scent notes is Blushing Jasmine, which is a flower. And for this, my goal is to finish it. You can see my mark there. I have been working on a rather large bar of soap that has been in my shower since January. I am still working on it, and so I'm not really using this until I finish that bar of soap. So even though that bar was in 50 Shades of Yellow and that project is over without me finishing the soap, it gets kind of like cracked and gross if you don't just keep using that bar. So I am just going to keep it in there and use it up, and then I'll be focusing on this. So unfortunately I haven't been able to use this yet. N35 is candy, and I had a hard time figuring out what I wanted to bring in for this. I settled on this lip balm. It's in the spearmint sort of scent, so I decided that was candy-ish enough. My goal is to finish this. You can see my lines there. I have to remark this every time because the lines always rub off, but that's where I am, and we're going this way through the tube. So this is also a long haul item, and I knew it would be, so I'm just going to keep using this. This lives in my purse, so it is the lip balm that I use the most, but not enough to finish it quickly, so I'm going to keep working on this for a candy item. N38 is a mini, and that's specifically not a sample. I picked this Nude Sticks Nude Fix Concealer. It's a smaller size. I did purchase it. It's not something that was a gift with purchase or anything, and my goal is to finish it. It is getting harder to get product on the wand, so I think we're starting to get close, and my goal is in fact to finish it. So I'm going to keep working on that. It's probably going to be at least another month or 2. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut into this tube or not. I'd have to also cut the wand off in order to get it to come back together. So we'll see if I feel like doing that. But for now, I am still working on this concealer. In the last update, I got to bring in I-30, and that is something icy. I picked this Au Natural White Quartz Cream Shadow. That's what it looks like there. My goal on this is to hit pan, and I feel like I've used this a lot in the life that it's had with me, and I still do not have jar on it. So I am still working on this. It's a very stiff formula, so it's the kind of thing you have to swirl your finger in and then apply once it's warm enough to spread. And so it creates a very large dip that way, but I still haven't hit the bottom. And as of right now, my nails have started finally growing, so it's getting more difficult to do that without gouging it, but I am still trying to hit jar in this. I've used it 3 times. That hasn't happened yet, but I'll keep working on it. So those were the 7 I've been working on in the last month. Kana did call 6 new numbers for May, and of those 6, I have one of them on my card. It is 070, and that is your favorite brand. And so that was tricky because I never really thought about what my favorite brand would be. I like different brands for different things. So I thought about it, and I've liked all the Smashbox products I've tried, but I'm still disappointed in them for discontinuing my favorite foundation, so I decided not to pick them. And I realized that I do seem to own a lot of Tarte, and I've never really been upset with a Tarte product, so I picked that as my favorite brand. I do in particular like their cheek products, such as the highlight that I have in this project. So I decided to bring in a blush. So this is the Tarte blush in Captivating. It is a little sample size, and I actually have this in This Is Fantasy, but spoiler, I met my usage goal on that today. So it's going to come into this project with a goal to hit pan. There it is. It does have usage on it, but it's nowhere close to pan. I don't know how deep this is. That's going to be my goal for 070. So I'm going to go ahead and put my bingo card up right now. It is card number 2. And so someone on the Facebook Pantastic Ladies group did some math and pointed out that card 2 seems to be the one that's lagging behind. As you can see, it is not currently possible for me to get bingo with the numbers that are called, and I'm not even close. You are allowed to work ahead, so I could, in theory, pick a number and start working on it even though it's not been called and just get credit for it once it has been. I'm choosing not to do that right now, so it's hard to pick a focus product when I don't know where I could potentially get bingo. But I am going to go ahead and work on this eyeliner since I do want to just completely use it up, so it seems like a good place to start since it's something that I want to do anyway. So there's my update. Wish me luck, I'm gonna need it. It's hopefully we'll get some more numbers called next time and card 2 can catch up a little bit and maybe someday I'll have a chance at getting bingo. But for right now, I'm just going to keep focusing on things as I would like to for reasons other than bingo since I don't know how I would want to do this for the purpose of the game. So I'll see you next time. Good luck with your projects. Bye.